For the other keen traders, it was another basically uneventful FOMC meeting, but we do have a few nice, interesting setups, but it's the same setups we've been looking at for a while. And we did have a big move in New Zealand right here at the end of the day, and that puts our Great Britain, New Zealand in a couple round trips. Let's just take a look at the Great Britain odds to start things out, because this is the Great Britain USD, because this is the most important, most interesting setup of them all. We had a break of this trend line. Now let's see if we can get some momentum. We're going to see if we get any push down to this 158.75, 157.50 level. That's been a pretty significant resistance zone. It's basically just that 158 level. So we'll see if we get a push down to that level, if we possibly get any breakdown below that. If not, this line could just be another false start, and we could bounce back up in between. So, but at the moment, below this line does favor at least a push down towards that 158.75. In the Euro USD, back to that 137.10 level, not really gaining any momentum. A lot of traders could be looking for a move back to the 50 fib of this larger move to get back in. So we say what we have 130, let's say 131 up to 138. So that is going to be about a 400 pip move lower, about this 134.50 level, and that could be where traders could jump back in this in the longer term if we continue to push higher. But until that point, a break of 137.10 would be key. And then a whole nother way traders can claim is that whenever you have a break higher like this, you could move your stop to the next level. So when this break higher, you move your stop to there. You look for a 50 pip pullback. Doesn't get it yet, but you would at this point higher move your stop to there, and just keep riding it higher and higher and higher until you get a break. Because you can see you could have been doing this all the way through. Again, first move up, you get a break of the range, ride it, big pop, move your stop there, look for 50 fib. We're not getting the 50 fib pullbacks though in this current moment. It's just a lot of consolidation and jumps higher. So jump higher, and that's just basically just due to the lack of volatility at this moment. We're only just seeing one-way traffic. Let's see the Aussie USD below this 0.382 fib at 195.09, but not really with much momentum. So we have contradicting signals. The pound's favoring a sell, the Aussie's favoring a sell, but the euro is sitting right above that 137.10. So we're not having a general dollar on, dollar off, and the weakness on, weakness. Risk on, risk off, where we can see people buying and selling and letting the market slide in one direction or the other. If we want to just take a look at, I think, the New Zealand, because we did a little bit of an update on that today, basically just saying on this pair that it has moved lower, but this 182, 181.60 level is acting as a bit of support, so we'll need a break of that to get confirmation, which actually contradicts the Aussie. So we have a lot of pairs just wandering around significant support and resistance levels. If we look at the majors, what we're seeing today, the pairs that we like, I personally like to trade, you can see that we didn't get much. The Euro JPY continued to move higher, up about 80 pips, but it didn't move down to what I was looking for, the 157.18. Euro JPY 134.71 was my target. We didn't get that. And take a look at New Zealand crosses, and there we go. They were interesting. The Great Britain, New Zealand, all over the friggin' place yesterday. You can see that this pair had a huge spike higher with news around midnight, New York time, which I guess would, depending on where you're in Europe or England, between 4 or 5 in the morning. And you can see that the pair shot higher and then quickly give up those gains. It can't seem to hold the 195 level. Fib trading difficult because we had a clear signal there. Clear signal there, but I was waiting for another pullback, jumped higher, and then I just didn't like that setup there. And then this was before the data, so there was really no opportunities in that pair today. But the Great Britain odds definitely offered an opportunity once we struck this level and had a turn for a push higher. We all know that we grabbed 40 pips. So all in all, it's been an interesting day of trading. 40 pips, just nickel and diamond this week, but hopefully we get a big one on Thursday and Friday. Everybody, I'll see you guys in the AM. See you in Asia, actually, or in the AM, depending when we get up. And I will talk to you in the near term. Have a great night.